Hello everyone, how are you guys? Welcome back to my channel and thanks for clicking on this video if you're new here. I'm Tumi. If you like this video and all the other videos that I make, please hit subscribe so that you see other videos of mine. So I just wanted to make this video kind of just to talk. You haven't seen my face in a little bit, in like a week, 2 weeks, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about lots of things and be vague also because there's a lot of things happening in my life, like personal wise, like good things, growth. I'm growing a lot as a person, matured. I've actually matured a lot over the past year. And I just want to say thank you guys to everyone who's new and old, who's been here since I had like 100 subscribers or 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys. I'm about to hit 13K and that's pretty great. So thank you guys so much. And I hope that you guys honestly are sincerely well. Let me know how you guys are actually doing in your lives, like in the comments, because I genuinely care. Number one, well, this is number two because number one was like, I'm doing fine and everything is fine. Number two, school is good. I am finding good work-life balance. I don't have a job other than like YouTube and art and selling books, so that's that. But like, I'm finding good balance between like making YouTube videos and school, so that's fine. I'm not failing any classes. It's only been like 3 weeks, so it's too early to do that, but I'm pretty on top of most of my assignments and classes are going fine. And I just wanted to talk about something. I decided to turn off the comments on my Beyonce video because, first of all, I make videos, like when you read the newspaper, there's no comment section. You just kind of read and then you keep going. Unless you're doing a C-SPAN live call-in, when you watch CNN and MSNBC, you watch and then you go on about your day. Rachel Maddow and Don Lemon and Tucker Carlson don't have you call in and share your comments. You know, you can do that online if you want to. And I know that YouTube is a place where you can leave comments, but also it's optional. And there are a lot of people who are mad because I turned off the comments, commenting on my other videos, and angry. And the thing is that I have seen so many videos on YouTube that I'm quite frankly not interested in, and I just skip them. I watch videos that I've seen videos that I don't agree with what the person says. There's YouTubers that I like a lot who say things that I don't agree with. I'm not gonna sit there and try to start a debate and be the great debaters in the comments because in reality, maturity is when you don't like something. You have the option to also go on. You do have the option to comment also, and you do have the option to give commentary, but what kind of sense does it make, like, I made a video, which is a critique. And I mean, Beyonce has come out with other videos and I've read critiques on them and watched videos critiquing this and critiquing that and this and that and this and that. And whether I agree or disagree with their viewpoint, I just go on about my life. So like, the amount of people who are just like, oh, they come to another video of mine that has nothing to do with Beyonce because only 2 of my videos that I've ever uploaded had anything to do with Beyonce, and they were like, oh, Beyonce this and that, and you did this and this, and I'm so angry about this and this. I don't know you, and I don't owe you a response, and those people honestly just get blocked off my page because they have, like, you have an opinion, and it's okay, and you have the right to be heard, but I'm not really going to listen to your opinion because I made my video, and that's it. And like, I moved on with my life, and like, I make videos and I move on with my life. And to the people who are also mad about me doing a book review on Meghan Markle, it's a book. Like, I'm reading chapter, I'm not going through every single news story that comes out about her and making a video. There are people who do that, but I don't do that. And people are saying, oh, it's a gossip channel. I'm not a gossip YouTuber. There are like tea spill, that's a gossip page. It's gossip or whatever. But it's like, some things are gossip and some things are fact. Like, do you tell CNN that they're a gossip network and you're like, oh my God? Or you just sit there 24 hours a day and believe everything they say about Trump. Everything negative that they say about Trump because they probably never said anything positive about him on CNN. But it's just like, I don't understand, like, especially, I know I say this a lot and it may sound ageist. If someone is younger than me or in my same age range, I understand the amount of like anger they may have and like the impulsiveness of like, I'm going to give you a piece of my mind. But people who are like 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and 200 years old commenting my videos like, oh, you're so, you are like this and that and that. there's an intellectual response, and those people who just want attention just get blocked because like there's something within themselves that they're so angry. Like people try to tell me how I feel about Megan. Am I annoyed by her behavior? Yes. I do personal critiques based off of action. And somebody commented my video the other day talking about, oh, I don't know, are you a Christian or da-da-da, you need to repent of your sins and da-da-da-da. First of all, nobody knows my relationship with Jesus other than myself and Jesus Christ. And like, just because someone does an intellectual critique, you guys think we're haters because you don't have the intellectual capacity to understand when someone's giving a critique and when they're actually giving hate. And like people who are haters are like, oh, I literally hate this person and I hope them and their whole family dies in a car accident. People saying, oh, to me, I hope you get CV-19 and I hope that you wear a mask your entire life because you're so freaking ugly and your mother's like this, who you guys have never met my mom, you've never seen her on the internet. So like, it's just like, you guys are the haters. A lot of you guys can't handle diversity of thought. And the thing is, I've said this over and over, other people like Candace Owens and other people have said, mostly black Republicans or conservatives, is that black people are not a monolith. We're not all the same. And the thing is that, look, black people as a whole are just we share skin color. We don't all share the same history, the same culture, the same this and the same that. Nigerians and Jamaicans may be confused by people who don't know any better, but they're literally completely different in every way possible other than the fact that we all share brown pigmentation. So it's just when you grow up African in America, we have a completely different experience than you guys, because a lot of you guys, most of the so-called prejudice or racism or whatever you want to call it that I face in my life has never been from white people. It's literally been from African Americans who try to tell African people that we're not black enough because somehow people equate blackness to being ghetto, or you talk too good, or you like to read so you want to be white. I've heard that in my whole life and all that kind of stuff. And ghetto-ness is not blackness. And because you grew up in the ghetto doesn't mean you have to stay ghetto, or it doesn't mean that you have to be ignorant or uneducated. There's people that I know from all backgrounds of life, some people who did actually grow up in the hood or grew up in the inner city or whatever, who are very educated, who are getting, like, even if you're not well-spoken, it doesn't matter. I don't talk white. There's no such thing as talking white because I have a good command of the English language, or I know a lot of things, or read dictionaries or look up different words and the synonyms and antonyms and whatever you want to call them. So, you know, I don't know, like, white people don't really go through that because nobody would ever tell white people that, like, oh, because you, I don't know, it's just weird. But unfortunately, a lot of black people have this, oh, you think you're better than us mentality. And it's like, look, because I come from a two-parent home, middle-class home, my parents aren't millionaires. I wasn't born rich. My parents, we started off lower middle class in life, I guess you would call it. And it's like my dad and my mom work hard. They put themselves through school. They work their butts off. Africans come to America to get an education and grow in life. And actually, I'm not Nigerian. I'm South African ethnically. But Nigerians make the most money in America, point blank, period. Because they come here, work hard, work together, and they all become doctors, lawyers, or engineers, or pharmacists. So it's just like they actually make more money than white people, but everyone's blaming white people for what? I don't really know. White people actually encourage their kids in the arts and entertainment, and African parents actually don't really do that. My parents do because I love it and they love me, and they also see that there's a lot of money in animation actually. So they support me in that, and my brother is studying business. So, you know, they support us in that field. So it's just like, you have to take a good hard look at yourself before you become a keyboard warrior and ask yourself, like, why am I so angry at some 25-year-old on the internet? Why? Because I have an opinion? Because I am different than all the other black people? If I was on here twerking and thotting it up, you guys would be like, yes, sis, women's empowerment, yes, oh my god, WAP, yes, sis, slay, sis. And it's just like, that's not me, that's not what I want to be, that's not where I'm going in my future, and that's just degeneracy. And black people, black Americans need to know, you don't have to be a degenerate, you don't have to be ratchet, you don't have to be any of those stereotypes that they're trying to push on you. Like, White people don't sit there and watch The Sopranos and think, wow, yeah, I'm gonna go become a member of the mafia. Most Italian people don't think like that. But it's literally only black people who watch this crap that's literally garbage that's given to us over and over about being uneducated, being ratchet, being 20 with 4 kids from different baby daddies, and think that like, oh, you know, or even if that's around you, you guys think, oh, I can't escape. Like, yes, you can. People get mad when I use this example, but Ben Carson was literally born in the hood. Literally grew up in the ghetto and became a literal surgeon and believed in himself, and his mom believed in him. And he worked his butt off and made it. And people say, oh, he's a coon, he's like this, he's like that. But it's just like, all right, so why are you so upset though when somebody doesn't want to be ghetto? Like I don't think I'm better than anybody. I think I'm just to me. I've always just been myself for 25 years. I've just been in this body with my own thoughts. And to me, I was just like, well, when I was in high school, I was like, well, it doesn't make sense to have sex if I'm not ready for a child. So I just didn't do that because you can get pregnant. And I was like, I'm not ready for a kid at 14. So I just didn't have sex. And I don't have sex now because I'm not ready for a child. And I want a big ring on my finger before I am ready for a child, you know, and a new last name. Because marriage is security. And being in a 2-parent home with both of you working provides stability for a child that, you know, if you grew up in a single-parent home, no matter whether you're with your mother or your father or your uncle or your aunt, your grandparents, they have to work, and then you're left to the wolves a lot of times if you don't have someone good to be there for you. That's just facts. So why can't you just step back and think about that? I don't get it. But so there's that. I could turn the comments back on, but it's just like, y'all want to feel like, oh, I'm going to give you a piece of my mind. You give me a piece of your mind, then you become brainless because you're giving other people pieces of your mind. Why are you doing that? What else is there? Yes. Okay, so the people that are mad about the Megan book review. If somebody writes a book, can I not review Edgar Allan Poe and read his poems and tell you what I think? Like, if you watch a movie trailer and you assess in your mind, am I going to watch this based on the trailer or not? And you're like, oh, I like this or I don't like this. But I can't do a book review. Like, what's the problem? You know? So, I don't know, guys. It's just like the thing about lying is that it catches up to you. And that's the problem with that whole situation with her and her husband is that M and H, because the book is revealing lots of holes in the original story. So that's, I mean, it's a book. I'm reading it and I'm entertained by it, and I will be reading my book. Someone said to me yesterday, oh, why don't you write your own book? So that, and I was like, I already wrote a book. My book came out in 2018. I already wrote a book. It's on Amazon. And the book got 200,000 reads before it was on Amazon anyways. And the sequel got over 100,000, so I'm onto something. I'll be reading it very soon. Chapter 1, and then you can decide for yourself whether you want to read the book or not. And I'll link the book trailer in the description. What else do I want to talk about that I can say? Politics, yes. So I kind of decided to take a break from talking about politics because it's very mentally draining, not because I'm wrong, but because a lot of people who are the loudest think that because they're loud that they're right, and that's not really true. And, you know, half of America is extremely over-emotional. And the thing is, my dad and my twin brother are very logical, and my brother and I'll actually have to make a video about mental detachment, because my brother and I had a conversation about mental detachment, and I've learned to mentally detach from a lot of things very recently, but over the years I've been detaching more and more and more. And so that's why, like, trolls are annoying, but I don't sit up at night crying about these things. I don't sit there and write 50,000 comments about trolls or like make 50,000 videos crying. I'm not sitting here crying about Megan or trolls or her fans or Beyonce fans and all this stuff. And the thing is, like, I told you guys, if you don't like my videos, why do you click on my page? Because you want attention, number one. Number two, like, there's something within you that feels unfulfilled, that you feel like I'm going to literally just like be an extreme troll, and I can't handle that this person has an opinion, and I'm just gonna sit here and, like, you know, in all of my talks about like Beyonce and this and that, I don't attack people's kids, I don't attack people's families, I don't attack people's looks. You know, I don't say someone's ugly or they're hideous or da da da. But people who can't come up with any intellectual thought just say, oh, you're a hater. Oh, you're this and you're a swear word this and you're jealous. And the funniest one was that I'm angry because I'm not biracial. That was the funniest one from Megan's fans. That was kind of weird. And the thing is, these are the same people who are saying Black Lives Matter. So it's that's the funny part about it. That's it. That's all I have to talk about. I can't remember. There's nothing else to say. Yes, that's a microwave behind me. That's my roommate's microwave. There's not really anywhere else to put it. I could put it over there, but that's kind of a weird place. But this is my side, that's her side, but it was here. Like, you know, she moved in before I did, so it's just chilling over here. But yes, guys, there's a lot of videos coming soon. There's a lot of different types of videos. I just got this tripod, so that's why I'm finally actually filming a sit-down video. It's because this tripod came in the mail like a couple days ago, and I just opened it up. I got it off of Amazon, so that's fine. That's fun. It's very skinny. At first I was like, did I order the wrong tripod? Because my brother has the same one. You obviously can't see it, but it's just like, I was like, is my camera going to be able to, you know, stay up? And it's a very light one. But so yeah, I don't know why I'm rambling now. But yes, thank you guys for watching my videos, whether you like or dislike them. And I will see you in the next one. God bless you and all your families. And yes, I'm very excited for the future of this channel as I hit 13,000 subscribers. And I just keep going. And there's lots of videos about the Lord Jesus Christ that are coming. And yes. Oh yes, I'm still talking about politics, I guess. But like on Twitter and stuff, it's just a lot. So like, I'll do it more sporadically. You know, I'm not going to be the Blaze TV or like Fox News where like every video is about politics. So yes, and also with the Finding Freedom book, I think what I'm going to do is read out the whole chapter by itself and then like tell you guys my thoughts at the very end, because if I keep going and I say pause and then keep going and then say pause, then it just becomes longer than it needs to. So yes guys, thank you for watching this video. God bless you and your family and your friends, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye bye.